What if someone could make you trust them, without ever actually earning it? Not by telling you a massive lie. Not by forcing you to believe anything. Not even by saying something impressive, but by quietly, slowly, becoming familiar. They laugh just like you. They use your specific phrases. They copy your body language. Suddenly, they love the same music. They share the same ideas. They have the same dreams. They even seem to have the same wounds. And before you know it, you are thinking, this person really gets me. But what if they don't get you? What if they are studying you? Tonight, we are looking into the dark psychology of mirroring. Because when it's used the wrong way, copying is not a connection. It becomes a weapon. The natural instinct, now, mirroring by itself is actually natural. We all do it. When two friends are comfortable, they might sit the same way. When people are deeply engaged in a conversation, their tone usually starts to match. When a couple has been together for years, they might even finish each other's sentences. Healthy mirroring says I am present with you. I am listening. But manipulative mirroring says, I am going to become whatever makes you lower your guard. That difference is everything. The human brain is wired to trust what feels familiar. If someone moves like us, speaks like us, and seems to understand our emotions, our nervous system reads that as safety. This is why mirroring can create a connection incredibly fast. It makes a stranger feel less like a stranger. In a normal relationship, that's beautiful. But in the wrong hands, it's a shortcut directly into your trust. The too perfect mirror. Imagine meeting someone who seems almost too perfect. They don't just share one interest with you, they share all of them. You mention an obscure movie, and somehow, it's their favorite too. You talk about wanting a quiet life. And suddenly, they have always wanted that. You describe a painful experience and they respond with the exact emotional language you needed to hear. At first, it feels rare, it feels like fate. But sometimes, it isn't chemistry, it is copying. A skilled manipulator doesn't always start by attacking your weaknesses. Sometimes, they start by reflecting your identity back to you. They make you feel seen. Then they make you feel chosen. Then they make you feel like no one else could possibly understand you the way they do, and once that bond forms too quickly, your judgment starts to soften. You explain away the red flags. You ignore that strange feeling in your stomach. You tell yourself, maybe I am overthinking this. Because walking away from someone who mirrors you feels like walking away from a version of yourself. That is the trap. The emotional camouflage. Mirroring is the ultimate emotional camouflage. The person may not be showing you who they are. They are showing you who you want them to be. In dating, this is how someone becomes your dream partner almost overnight. They adopt your values, your style, your humor, and your future plans. But later, once they feel like they have secured your trust, the mirror starts to crack. Their real personality appears. The warmth becomes control. The attention becomes pressure. The connection becomes confusion. It happens in friendships too. Someone copies your opinions and your struggles. Not because they relate, but because they want access. Access to your secrets. Access to your social circle. Access to your energy. It even happens at work. A coworker might mirror your ideas in private, then repeat them in public as if they were their own. They study your language and your confidence and use it to position themselves closer to the next opportunity. The door to the mind. This is why mirroring as a weapon is so unsettling. It doesn't look aggressive, sometimes. It looks flattering. And flattery is one of the easiest doors into the human mind. Most people are not suspicious when they feel admired. They are open, they talk more. They reveal more, they trust faster. A manipulative person knows this. They may mirror your insecurity by saying, "I have felt that too." They may mirror your ambition by saying, "We think exactly alike." They may mirror your pain by saying, "No one understands that better than me." But the real question is not, do they sound like me? The real question is, do their actions stay consistent when they stop trying to impress me? Because real connection has depth, mirroring has a rhythm, but character has evidence. A person can copy your words in one conversation, but they cannot fake integrity forever. How to spot the weapon. So, how do you recognize when mirroring has turned into something unhealthy? Number 1. Watch for speed. If someone seems to become your perfect match almost instantly, slow down. Real connection grows. Manipulation accelerates. Number 2. Watch for flexibility. Do their opinions change, depending on what you say? Do they agree with everything, even when it doesn't make sense? A person with no clear center may be adapting just to gain your approval. Number 3. Watch what happens when you disagree. Healthy people can handle a difference in opinion. Manipulative mirroring often breaks the moment you stop being easy to copy. The moment you say no, the mask might slip. Number 4. Protect your private information early on. You don't have to tell your whole life story just because someone feels safe. Sometimes, that feeling of safety is exactly what they are trying to manufacture. And finally, trust patterns over moments. One perfect conversation means very little. Consistent respect over time means everything. Final thoughts. The goal here is not to become paranoid. Not everyone who shares your interests is trying to manipulate you. Human beings connect through similarity, that is normal. The goal is awareness. Because once you understand mirroring, you stop being impressed by instant familiarity. You start asking better questions. Is this person revealing themselves? Or only reflecting me? Do they have their own values, or are they just borrowing mine? Do I feel genuinely understood, or strategically studied? The most dangerous mirror is the one that makes you forget you are looking at a reflection. Because when someone copies you perfectly, it can feel like love, friendship, or destiny. But real connection does not require someone to become your clone. Real connection allows two different people to exist honestly in the same space. So, the next time someone feels unbelievably familiar too quickly, pause, not with fear, but with clarity. Because trust should not be built on how well someone copies your reflection. It should be built on time, truth, consistency, and character. If this conversation opened your eyes to a dynamic you have felt but could never quite name, consider hitting the like button. It is a small gesture, but it tells me that these deep dives into the mind really matter to you. And if you want to keep exploring these hidden corners of human psychology with me, I would love to have you join us by subscribing to the channel. But more importantly, I want to hear from you. Have you ever looked back and realized someone was using your own identity as a script against you? Or maybe you have seen the mask slip in real time. Share that story in the comments below. I make it a point to read every single one of your thoughts, and I am truly interested in your perspective. Thank you for giving me your time today. It is the most valuable thing you have. I will see you in the next one. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the human mind. Let me know your stories in the comments. I read every single one of them. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.